Hi, JCN family. So I keep getting all these requests to do videos on advice and questions and stuff that people send in to me. I tend to kind of send it back personally through an email or even post it on the page, but people are saying do videos so that we can share the answers easier and stuff like that. So this is going to be the first edition of Real Talk JCN style, okay? So as always, you can send in any questions through JCN, or if you want to do it anonymously through Formspring, you can do that. And I'll answer your questions, usually as quickly as possible. And just as I said in the ad, I don't really sugarcoat. I don't have a way to do that. It's just not my style. And if you have been following me, you know that. So don't get mad if you don't agree with the opinions. I'm not an expert. I'm not a psychologist. So I do my best, but it's real talk. Real talk, okay? So I will be as blunt and honest as possible. So with that said, people started asking me, like one of the main questions people kept saying was like, how do you fit in? And I've posted so many things about don't fit in and try to not, you know, be yourself, and you were meant to stand out and stuff like that. I posted so many things like that, but sometimes it's just quotes and people kind of overlook it. So they were like, well, how do you fit in? And my answer stays the same. You know, I don't feel like anyone is meant to fit in, per se. I think we are all individuals in who we are. The thing is this, so I've come to understand as I get older, that the reason we struggle with it in our youth is because we don't know fully who we are. And I know that a lot of 20-year-olds are going to be like, I know exactly who I am. I'm so mature for my age. I get it. I get it because I was there, okay? But what I'm saying is, you don't, because you haven't gone through enough, you haven't experienced enough, you haven't lived enough. I'm 25 and I still feel like I'm still molding, I'm still fixing, I'm still tweaking, I'm still working on it and working on me. So if you don't know fully who you are, then how do you know where you fall in the balance? You get what I'm saying? So with that said, how do you fit in? I think that we all are a spectrum. Because when you're with your friends, like your close friends that know you like family, you can be like at a 10, right? When you go to work, depending on your comfortability level, you might be a 5, you might be an 8, you might be a 1. You might completely shut down and be totally different than who you are at home. And what I feel is this, you should never dim your light, you should never shut yourself down. But sometimes the situation that you're in doesn't call for a 10. And sometimes we should turn it down, like a volume in the car and the radio, and just tone yourself down a little bit. It doesn't mean be fake. Never will I ever tell anybody to be fake because I completely disagree with it. I don't do it. I wouldn't ever do it, never have, never will. So don't be fake, but sometimes you gotta tone it down. You can't be always at a 10. And when you're at a younger age, sometimes it's like, well, this is me, take it or leave it. And I'm gonna be who I am, and you whether accept it or not. And then you get fired from jobs, and you lose friendships, and you get into a lot more arguments than you do when you're older. So, again, be yourself, know yourself, and how do you fit in? By being yourself. That's how you fit in. You can never have a genuine group of friends, a genuine workplace environment that you have grown with as far as like growth with a career and friends and coworkers and whatnot. You can never grow as a person unless you are genuinely being yourself. And the younger you are, the more I urge discovery. And that's through creative realms, through experience, through activity. And the more you get to know yourself, the easier it will be to be sure of yourself and be yourself. Okay?
Learn something from this!
So that's the best advice I can give you on that. And that's as real as I can be. So this was the first Real Talk with JCN. And I hope that I will get tons more questions. I will continue to do these, and it's not going to be like once a week or once every other week. It's going to be as time permits and as the questions come in. So if you guys start sending me more, I might have to do 2 or 3 in a day, and I'll do what I can. So I'm here for you, and I love you guys. So that was Real Talk. So remember, be yourself, know yourself, learn yourself, love yourself. Bye, guys.